can't wait for the other ones to download. So, instead of starting in May of 2021, we're going to start in April 2021. Went to a neurologist. They took MRIs of my brain. And this was probably about end of March, maybe the first week of April. And a couple weeks later, because I had an appointment but I couldn't go to it, so he talked to me over the phone and come to find out that I have lumps in my brain, multiple lumps. So he wanted me to come in for another MRI and do more in-depth thing on my head or in my brain. So I did, and I'll tell you about that when we get to the month that I got my results. So now May. Like I said, I had a no parking sign, no trespassing sign in my garden out here. It was homemade. We didn't get the signs. We just made it ourselves. And that's the day that diaperboy upstairs finally realized that I put house numbers on his porch. And then I did this 2 months ago because we had an incident here. My husband is having problems with his intestines, so his doctor ordered him a Cologuard kit, and FedEx, instead of taking it to our porch, he knocked on their door, and diaperboy told him that no one by my husband's name lives here. So they took it back. And Cologuard called my husband up and told him what happened and stuff like that, and asked if he wanted another one, and he said yes. So FedEx came again, went to their door. So what does he do? Instead of putting it on our porch over here like we would do if it was them, he puts it on our back porch and waits for a couple hours and calls our landlord to tell them that it was on our back porch in the cold. Gross. No good. So our insurance company wouldn't pay for a third one, so my husband had to, Anyways, I asked permission of the landlord if I could go onto their side of the lawn and put numbers on their porch, and they gave me permission. So I did it. I put their numbers on their porch, I put our numbers on our porch, and May, he finally realized that there's numbers on his porch, and he flipped out. Told me I had no right to go on his side of the lawn. Took the numbers, ripped it right off his porch post, threw it on mine, and came back and said, "You have no right coming on my side of the property. Next time I see you, or if you come over on my side of the property, I'm going to break your fingers." I had permission, idiot. And I didn't call him that, I called him something else. So, just to let you know, can't swear. And so he called our landlord. Our landlord called me. And, well, why were you over on his side of the property? And I told them, I said, I asked you back in March if I could go over to their side of the lawn to put numbers on their porch so we can make sure that our mail does not go to them. Don't you remember? Oh yeah, you're right, I did. I said, well then you better tell him because he just threatened to break my fingers if I ever went over on his side of the property again. And then I said, and I don't think it's fair that we can't go on their side of the property, but they can go all over ours, including the driveway. Because they didn't want us in their driveway either, but yet they can use ours. Yeah. Still, nothing happened. So, that same day, I was talking to my friend on Messenger, and we were talking about something that was totally different. And him and his friends, this time they walked down their driveway, and they were on the street here, overheard me saying something to my friend that had nothing to do with him. It had to do with somebody else he was dealing with at his apartment building. So, he comes right up my driveway, right to my garden, grabbed my no parking sign, threw it across the driveway, busted the leg off it, and then 3 of the lights that I had on it. So I called law. Law came, took pictures of it. He asked me, well, what do you want to do? And I said, I want him arrested. He was trespassing, and he disturbed my sign. So, they did. After he tried to insert about the Kenny calling, or my husband calling a 14-year-old child the, N-word, which the officer told me to ignore, which I did, but he knew about, because I was outside of his cruiser, he was inside taking my statement, and he saw my expression on my face. And I told him, I said, sir, I said, we've been going through this for almost 2 years now. I said, I really would like to have a restraining order against him and his brother. So, he put that in the report, took his report, and of course, then went and booked him. Of course, he came back, and, he, got a court date the next month, and, yeah, I got restitution back, $12, but no restraining order. So let's see, let's go on. One day, let me check that out. I love having 2 phones. Here, let me pause this. Okay, it was June 2024, or 2021. I took pictures of them going past my window. Then I saw them coming back, so I went out to onto my porch, corner of my porch. I waited until they were right where I can see them, and I pressed record. And I recorded them going on my driveway, into my parking spot, right up there on their porch, and go inside. Didn't say a word to them. I just recorded. Half an hour later, locals came. And I was out there, I saw them coming, so I walked out there. He says, your upstairs neighbor said that, you were recording him and, yelling or yelling and, you know, bitching. Oh, gotta let you go.